celebrated 5-4 UEFA Super Cup win for Barcelona in Tbilisi. So they started the season. Suarez, decent movement, he's onside. Suarez!
Wow. Wow. Great opportunity there. Super play, Andres Iniesta has flipped it over the defender in midfield's head, just here. And I'm disappointed because I thought Daniel Carrico should have came and closed him down. And he's allowed Suarez to get the shot off. Missed the target.
Iniesta with a little pirouette, superb. Driven Neymar wider than he'd have wanted though with the pass. Neymar cleverly wins the corner. Full of tricks.
Well, that's great skill from Andres Iniesta initially. What a pirouette that was. And then Neymar says, well, anything you can do, I can do better. And comes off the defender last. Well,
Iniesta, who in turn finds Vitolo too strong for him. Here's Koke.
wow.
Escudero. Great crossing position here now for the Sevilla fullback. Beaten away at his near post by Ter Stegen. Carrizo's got the marking duties on Suarez. Jericho a little uncomfortable there as he got fists
Across, make sure he got to the ball. That's the punch I'm talking about, Kevin. Said players for the final. Here's Messi.
Thought about an early shot, goes for the pass instead.
There was a lovely little passage of movement there from Suarez, and it looked as if he was going to dart.
Rakitic. Dani Alves.
Well, it was worth a shot. Unfortunately for Danny, it went wide, but you know, it's knocked out of the box. It's a good distance out, a good 30 yards. He has a crack and doesn't hit the target. Oh, here we go.
Boris flick on, and Gameiro, he fell there.
Yeah, what's he going to do?
Now then, there was no cover in behind. Big decision, red card. Kevin Gameiro's pace, always likely to be a factor in this final. Mascherano sees red.
Right decision for me, Kevin. He was never quick enough. That we've always talked about the 5 or 6 yards and that electric pace of Kevin Gameiro, and he knows he couldn't, and he had to grab his arm and pull him down. That's what he had to do. Now, what a massive advantage that's going to be for Sevilla. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I have to give him credit. He knew he was close to the penalty area. He made sure he got him down before he was inside the box. Oh my goodness.
We talked earlier about the strength of Iborra in the air.
Won it cleanly. Now look, he's got a hold of his shirt and he's pulled him down, and he made sure he got him outside the box, Kevin. He thought, no, you're not getting past, and he pulls him outside the box. And it's not a penalty, but it is a red card. I think the referee's got it spot on.
Well, how much of the shirt do you want, Javier Mascherano?
Swap it later.
Steps the Argentine. Oh, and a fine save by Ter Stegen. Fingertips to keep it out.
Well done, the keeper. He's not had an awful lot of action, Kevin, and he's produced a wonderful save. Gets his fingertips to it, tips it over the crossbar. Excellent stuff.
Rakitic. Oh, stealing that almost out of the gloves of his goalkeeper, Ter Stegen. Yeah, right option.
You can see the little misunderstanding between the two of them, and Rakitic has done well getting back. Ter Stegen was going to get it anyway. That's well blocked in the end by Escudero.
Oh, and a header flashes wide from Piqué.
Wow. Look at the add to the 5 goals he's got this season, Kevin. That would have been a massive upset. Look at his run. He gets a run on everybody. He gets a couple of yards to run and attack the ball. He gets above everyone and heads it. Unfortunately, can't.
Able to do that with one less player, as we see just now that they've made one change. It looks like what Phil said, they've maybe made that change.
All right, absolutely. Well, Rakitic on, it looks like off. Sorry, Mathieu on. Let's get you over to your commentary team, Jerry Armstrong and Kevin Keatings.
But needs must be, Kevin.
So Sevilla get Banega. Now Vitolo back with Ever Banega. Sets himself, hits the post, took a deflection on his way. Goal kick, but this was very close.
There's the shot, and it might have been Gerard Piqué who deflected it. Let's have a look from this angle. Let's see. Oh, he's done brilliant. That was going in. I think that was going in before Piqué got his foot to it. Hits the inside of the post and stays out. Goodness me. Well, hopefully it's not too serious and it's only going to be a week or two. He's out.
Disappointing end to a fabulous domestic final in Tbilisi, Georgia. He's missed 6 months of the season with a knee injury.
Unlucky, and a great player. Was the season before he was sensational. He's only
Rafinha's extra mobility and his adaptability in different positions has won the day.
There's what he done, Kevin. He stretched for that one there, and that's when he stretched for it. I think that's when he's pulled it.
Against Krychowiak. Ever Banega. Here's the shot. Oh, the deflection was kind. Krychowiak, that might well have been travelling on target. Barcelona weren't sure, just get any body in the way, in any part of the body.
Well, he doesn't score many goals, and you can see it's Sergio Busquets who gets his right leg to that. Big deflection. Well done, Sergio Busquets.
Escudero.
It's another poor ball, Kevin.
Ter Stegen just...
He seems to have lost his sort of balance and wasn't sure what position he's in. And he clatters in the back of the post as he pumps.
Barcelona fans always expect when their famous number 10 is over a situation like this. And Messi is a routine stop out of Rico.
Well, it was pretty routine, to be fair.
Messi. Lovely ball into the path here of Neymar. The referee gives a free kick this time. And Banega, red card. Straight red. No cover in behind. And the second red card of this 2016 Copa del Rey final.
Well, I think he's got that one right as well, Kevin. He was the last man. He didn't get the ball. You know, he was putting it was a very similar situation to Mascherano, and the referee's called it exactly the same way, and I think he got it right.
Might be Ever Banega's last game in a Sevilla shirt, and he's seen red.
Well, he's jogging back and tracking back, and when the pass is made, he doesn't get the ball, he gets the man. He takes Neymar out, and he knows he has to because he's too quick. Yeah, definitely the right decision. It's outside the area. Exactly the same as Mascherano. It's a red card for me, and the referee has done brilliant again.
Well, that is a call that has gone the way of Luis Enrique, beseeching the referee. Messi. He does. He needed helping on his way. It was comfortable enough, but he took no chances in trying to hold on, Sergio Rico.
It was on target, but you're right, Captain. I don't think it had an awful lot of pace on it, and you would expect him to save that one. I think it should have been Neymar for me. Should have been the right foot.
Off we go then. 30 minutes extra time and during normal time.
That's bound to settle the side, Kevin. You know, your top goal scorer has to go off, and
here's
that's a
Messi.
great ball.
And Neymar's in there! Where's Jordi Alba? Who pounced at the far post? And Jordi Alba has finally found the breakthrough. His first goal of the season, and what a time to get it.
Well, Kevin, if maybe you wanted to score your first goal of the season, it's got to be in the cup final. What a brilliant run, and what a fabulous ball. And I said earlier about Messi, sometimes he's better in the middle of the park because he can produce passes like this. Wow, what a great diagonal ball, and Jordi Alba cuts it across Sergio Rico and puts it in the back of the net. Vitola can't stop him. Super finish. And what a great pass from Messi. Now, is that going to be the winning goal? Or are we going to see more entertainment? I don't think he'll panic straight away, certainly. I think Unai Emery's going to have to work it out.
We're about to head into the final minute of the first period of extra time. Messi leaves free kick duties here for Neymar. And Piqué! Big save from Sergio Rico.
Well, Sergio Rico's done well, but so's Gerard Piqué. He's had a brilliant game. The score in the cup final would have just capped it off. Free header, far post again, Kevin, and that's fatigue. Tired players who, you know, they've just gone to sleep and allowed him to get a free header, and he probably should have headed it down and scored and done better, but well done the goalkeeper.
Contest. Barcelona going for the jugular. Dani Alves. Oh, movement on that, and Rico with a fine save, and Busquets denied at the second time of asking. Sergio. Extra time that remain. Confirmation of Llorente for Iborra. Here's Koke. Struck it reasonably well, but no problems for Ter Stegen.
Pretty straightforward save.
Bianca.
Well, he's got a one-on-one there, Bianca, with Dani Alves, and he's got the cross in. They've given the corner kick away. It's an opportunity if they can put a good delivery in.
Little flick there from Iniesta, who's got it back now. There's the ball for Neymar!
Goodness. Another good opportunity created from...
Last goal-scoring opportunity and taken. Good tackle. Referee's not seen it that way, Jerry.
I thought Daniel Carrico's made a really good challenge, Kevin. He won the ball. I thought he won the ball. 2 yellows equals a red.
Well, he's seen red, Carrizo, but he was muttering away. It was his dissent after the challenge.
Second yellow card. It's harsh. I think he's won the ball.
Third sending off of this Copa del Rey final. Daniel Carrizo.
Well, he wins the ball. No, I think he maybe rolls over the top of it, but he definitely wins the ball, Kevin.
It's harsh, isn't it?
It is.
But he can't stop his momentum, can he?
I know. He failed from. And the referee can maybe say it's for...
All the room in the world here for Messi. Back to Rafinha. Messi. Can he put the gloss on it? Neymar will. Barcelona's Copa del Rey in 2016.
Yeah, it's all over now, Kevin. 3 against 2. Messi was controlling everything there. He controlled the fight. They were down to 9 men. They had to take the gamble. And Barcelona have punished them. And there's the reaction of Luis Enrique. And once again, the architect was Lionel Messi.
If you ever doubted this football club's lack of hunger for yet more trophies, just look at the scenes now at the Vicente Calderon. Messi with another assist, this time for Neymar.
Still think he's the best as a creator in the middle of the park, Kevin, but then when you play him up front and you've got Neymar and Suarez alongside him, they're awesome. Look at the reaction. Luis Enrique knows they've got it now.
Yeah. Sevilla stretched again.
Oh, unlucky. You can see he's trying to do.
Referee draws the final to a conclusion. The celebrations can begin for Barcelona. Neymar's second goal late on in extra time, just the gloss of after that Jordi Alba goal in the first half of extra time really was enough to puncture the Sevilla challenge. They just didn't have enough to come back and make it 2 cup final successes in a matter of a few days after their heroics against Liverpool in Basel on Wednesday. They'll have to satisfy themselves, Sevilla, with 3 Europa League wins in a row. But it's Barcelona's cup as they extend their record of Copa del Rey wins now to 28.
Yeah, and they started favourites, Barcelona, but certainly in the first half, Sevilla matched them all the way. Then that dramatic moment where Mascherano had to pull down Kevin Gamero and gave away the free kick, but didn't give away the penalty kick and didn't let him score. And